Hi, everybody. It looks like we're back with our weekly readers, just those of you who understand that little concept. You may hear my gardener, he's out there with a leaf blower, and every once in a while it gets a little too close to the window, so we'll keep going. All right, let's see what's going on for the week of what do we have? Hmm. Looks like June the 30th to July the 6th. Okay, June the 30th to July the 6th. Okay, we're still in the realm of cancers. I mean, we're headed into the realm of cancers. So that's going to be a good thing. This might be a good reading for you guys. So let's see what's happening. Okay. Maybe a moment for one more shuffle and we will get rolling. All right, here we go, kiddos. Ace is up. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Pretty soon I'll let you in on it, all right? A lot of this month or this week is depending on you to start taking care of your own situation. And then toward the end of the week and the next consecutive week or two, things get better because we start getting the influence from major arcanans. But right now, there might be a situation that's upon you that is kind of tightening your jaws, if you excuse the phrase a little bit. This is like something's happening here that's just pissing you off and making you kind of angry. There's a situation on top of it, though, that says, if you go through this, if you learn, if you do this, if you do that, if you open your mouth and speak the truth, what happens is then we end up with the Four of Worlds, which means, okay, we've got everything sorted out. It's on an even keel. Whoever needed to be told or told off got told, and you're not going to have to deal with them quite as much as you thought you were going to, and as much as you had in the past. So we went from chaos to logic, and it's like confirmation of the right thing. So these two cards go together, but you kind of have to have the icky before you get the good. The Four of Worlds is always about finding nice stability anyway. So that is coming. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I got it in my own head, but I'm seeing a piece of real estate property here. So, but it might not come to fruition until just after the first of the year. So those of you that are looking for property, don't be disheartened and don't feel like, oh, I'm being ignored and the universe doesn't love me. Boo hoo, wham wham. That looks like property that might show up during a period of Aries. So don't give up yet. All right. It's coming. Maybe there's a legal situation going on around the property that hasn't cleared up yet, and you don't want to get caught in the snafu. Just keep focusing on what it is that you want to bring into your life and allow the universe to bring it to you. All right. Yeah. This also kind of looks to me like the person that you need to be the catalyst for the sale is not here yet. So they might live in Arizona or New Mexico and they're moving to California or some such thing. All right. So they're just not here yet. But you'll meet one real estate agent who says, well, I got a friend who's good at that area, and they refer you to somebody else. They might refer you to one or two people before you really hit on the person that you feel the most comfortable with. Um, there, there's a lady that I know that's over in the Redlands area, and she's just as sweet as she can be, and she's wonderful. And man, can she sell houses? And I just lucked into her. Something like that can happen for you. All right. Because circumstances have changed. You're not the same old person that you used to be. Let's take a look at that. What is it? Eight of Worlds. Yeah. Even your living situation is different. So this is saying what worked for you in the past is not working for you anymore. It may even be the neighborhood that you're in, you're not comfortable with anymore. Take that as a lesson. Start packing up the things that you don't use. Start looking at Zillow, just doing some of the things that get you prepped for that. Um, School's First Credit Union is even offering a class in how to buy real estate, how to buy a house, how to sell a house, and it's for free. So look around and see if there's some resources like that. That's what this card is talking about. Things are changing and you need to change with them. So maybe you sold a house 20 years ago and the rules are different now. So it's time to update and then start looking for something new. And if it's not property like that, it could be some other tangible form. Okay. Okay. A lot of influence now from people that are born under the sign of Sagittarius, possibly a little dash of Aries in there. So if you've met these people, they are high energy and you can give them an idea and they'll carry it away with them and be working on it for days and weeks and come back to you and they'll have a list this long of solutions for what your problem was. Aries are really good at that. So don't be afraid to ask an Aries for a little bit of input. You don't want them to take over. They're good at that too. You just want some real good input. And this looks to me like they're willing to share. It's like, yeah. I just went through all of this. I know what you're talking about. Here we have the influence of a Leo. So a lot of that fire sign stuff kicking up, right? And this card is also speaking to me about your health. Now this is the week, the month, maybe even the year where you start taking really good care of your health. Okay. Get stronger and better, take care. Doesn't matter how old you are. If you're 99, there's always something you can do to improve your health. So think about this and then look for a good Leo friend who wants to come in because it is in the position of friendship. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing a San Simeon. So if somebody says, I'm going to do a little field trip and this is where I want to go, hits your wagon. Okay. It's like, go with them. And remember, there's some really good fudge for sale in the waiting room outside, outside the castle at Hearst Castle, right? All righty. So that's lovely for that. Those of you that are single, beware. This looks like an offer of love. Okay. It's a gift. What you do with it's totally up to you, but aces are always gifts, and that's what that one is. And if you do, this is somebody who wants family. This is saying they probably really want babies, but they would settle for family. Okay. So trust, that's a card that says, it's a fool child. God protects fools and babies. Don't know which one you are, but at this stage of the game, it doesn't matter. You make a mistake, you just go, oops, sorry, pick yourself up, start all over again. This could be a very good card for starting any kind of new endeavor, whether it's business related, partnership related. You think about if it's a career you want to start and you think, I'm 42, I'm too old, screw that. Do whatever you want, okay? And look, here's the other fire sign that showed up. There's the Aries, okay? So we talked about Sag, we talked about Leo, and now here's the Aries too. This is a dad influence that's coming in. So those of you that have had issues with your dad, this could be the year where you finally get it in perspective. And maybe your dad finally says some things to you that he wanted to say 30 years ago. Okay? Aries card. So eyes open for an Aries as well. So toward the end of the year, this is where we get our three major arcanas. Toward the beginning of the beginning of the week is when we get our aces. So keep your eyes open. There are gifts that are coming and there's lots of information yet for you to interpret. Okay, what's on the bottom? Well, look, keep an eye open for a little Cancerian friend. They're going to want to nurture you and make sure you have snacks and things like that. Okay. And on the side here, service your car. It's past due. Okay, kiddos, what have I got to say? I will see you next week. You take good care of yourselves. Love and kisses. I'll see you soon.